Kia ora, guys. Reader the Kiwi here. And we are once again back in Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Now, where we left off, we had talked to the general, then turned in to talk to, oops. I don't want to go in there. We talked to go in, told the mayor about how the missing airliner is actually being hijacked. Then we also talked to the reporter guy who had some leads that seemed to be dead ends, but we think there might be more to it. And then we also just did a bunch of our missions. Feels like it's been quite a while since we last played. But every current mission is full. Could find out. Yeah, but we need to go to the village to go see about our lead. We also made sure to upgrade all our gear. I think. Yeah. So we're all pretty good. Prevent sleep, prevent blight is what's currently on everyone. Let's just double check to make sure that there is no missions that have been added. Nope, we're all good. So with this start of this stream, we're going straight into just make sure that we've got decent healing stuff. Yep. So we're going straight into continuing the story. Dun 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 dun. Oh, god damn it. Oh, at least they're weak. Boom, 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 boom. We didn't need to waste any good moves on them. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. This way to the village. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? Oh. Oh. Another potential party member? Zerazad. Is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City. But are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chomp errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of Sky Bandits. Still, you're here on the job then. I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. God damn the... I'm having bitrate issues again. Why? Always at this time. So I feel like there's something going on maybe with my ISP at this time. Is that all you got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Kaisis might have been taken hostage, right? Kaisis Bright? Taken hostage? Ha 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 ha, don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some sky bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. Oh, I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Haha. Well then, I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Kaisis's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, right? So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. But why are you looking at us like that? This boy with black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Oh, are you sure she's really Kaisis's daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Kaisis Bright. I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Shirazad. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. Haha, I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Shirazad. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah, well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us. Ha, I don't think any number of trainees would have made such much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those sky bandits. Later. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Krosner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. This massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? God, why is with... This is frustrating. Definitely not PC. Come to think of it. He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things his past I can't go into. And those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Alright, I'm gonna just try to stop and restart the stream real quick. And hope that resolves the issue. Don't want to start again until I'm certain that it's back. Okay, it seems to be connected again. Alright. And those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to the Ravine village. Alright. I'm not gonna do it now, but I think tomorrow I might try and tweak a few things. Nice settings. Oh, God damn it. Oh. Yeah, I'll just... Annoying that it was just so close. Just do a dual strike. Yeah, we go. Nice.
All right, we're good to go.
Bit rate seems a little bit more stable, but can't say for certain. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go and talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should just talk to the village elders first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. Alright, let's head to the old... over here. I see you all together. What brings you up here today? Are you here for a visit? Not exactly. We're actually here on business. Though, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Oh ho ho, things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you? We're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? Village elder closed his eyes for a moment, as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. So he's obviously from this village. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, it's actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard the report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid any way you think about it. They might have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, so no wonder the sighting got dismissed. It was a kid. The kids see all sorts. We need to find this Louis. Could it be you? It was! Instantly found him. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like Agate? I don't know, you don't all look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with a staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing! It's like a tornado! Hehehe, I hope that hope you'll learn your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. How do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of the house at night, come here and look at the stars. The other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across the woods was definitely smaller than the typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north, so I couldn't see them anymore. The north is... there's a trail that continues behind the village. It leads to an old septum mine, which was abandoned some time ago. Soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. Then they laugh at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Aw, poor kid. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're going to prove it. But really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. No more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. West. This all takes to dead ends, right? Yeah. So we probably want to go west to the mine. Don't want to fight that. Oh, that's... I was worried about that coming in and getting us. Abandoned mine. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to abandoned mine. That reminds me of the Malga mine. Except for the fact that it's all deserted. Seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. Doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means that there's no possibility that Sky bandits entered through here. Wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not gonna find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me. But do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there's air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. Probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. But now we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. Might have the key. No fun, Shara. Okay. Like, I accidentally went the right way. Might investigate a little bit more. See if there's anything else to pick up around here. Like this chest. Nothing there. I did not mean... Wait, why was this not, Don't run. I think those are really dangerous. But I was just like, why was that not, preemptive attack? Alright, time to go to the chief. See the chief. Oh, he's not here. You looking for my husband? Since it's this time of day, I'm sure he's up at the gravesite on the hill. That was over here, right? So this is where you were, at Horizon. Oh, it's you young Breezes, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. Haha, there is no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh, right. There's something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case. So would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key to that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. Sure, I put it in the straw. Alright, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Reason. This will really help out a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Alright. I should probably, might as well rest while I'm here. Wow, if it is Annalise. Oh, it is someone. Oh, hi Sherazad. Don't tell me you're here with a job with the guild too. Actually, yeah. Seems like we're all bogged down with work, huh? One more thing, Sherazad. The region has become really dangerous recently. Make sure to be careful. I saw her outfit, I was like, that's not a regular villager outfit. Alright. God. The fact that you can just turn around completely the camera. It throws me sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Goes up. Oh my god. I think we just... Oh, whoops, I was meant to select the other one. Wait, why are you getting so many attacks? Oh my god. One has HP, that one. Let's just heal up. That's that thing. This isn't even this place I wanted to go. God damn it. Got the direction. Up this way. Nope. Oh my god, I nearly got it. Here we go. Alright, let's open this lock. Let's use the key we borrowed from the village thief. Dude, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I definitely can sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Oh. Man, it's bright in here. Did I accidentally go the right way? Huh, isn't that the quietest cell? Looks like we've hit the jackpot. I did accidentally immediately go the right direction. What? God damn it. God, useless army. They got so close. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. Hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. What's that, Kyle? What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. Gotta figure out a way to bag these guys before they can get away. This is our third trip, huh? Man, Dom can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well. Once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Races have arrived. ... Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like the big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josetta had a run-in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right? We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes, you'll come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So you're not involved with the others then? Huh. Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys. Oh. Probably do this. Let's just clock her up. Hurricane. Ah! Why did it miss those two? What the fuck? Speed up. Oh god. Who's the one that's almost dead? He's almost dead. Craft. Oh, no. Alright. That's two down. We'll just heal herself. This is easy. We got this. Oh.
Let's do this.
Take him out. Frost, hurricane. Wow. Fireball. Place a bomb. Yeah, just place another bomb. Impede. Easy. GG.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, we're good to go. Oh, we got so much fire from that. Which is what we've been needing. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. No wonder Giuseppe got beaten by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. Time to surrender and let the passengers go. Ha 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 ha, you really don't know anything, do you? What was it you called yourselves? The League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome name? You're dead. Look out! Boom, boom. What is this? Gotta be kidding me, another smoke screen? Ah ha 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 ha, it's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, braces. Gag! Ow, ow, ow. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Schreier. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. We've got time to kick ourselves over this, and then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Well, well, you sound like you should be a senior bracer. Be the senior bracer. Well, at least we're able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. Airliner. Wow, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Skybanners managed to make off with all of it. At least, judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Here's a lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Skybanners probably used this to move the cargo. Wonder what this is. It's an orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. At least some of the cargo. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. Wonder where the pilot could have gone. Right in here, there's a lot of lighting shining into this place. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. It probably hasn't been watered for days. Well, been everywhere. No time to be looking elsewhere. I've been everywhere. Alright, let's go back in. Search every nook and cranny. We've done that one. Been back here. Been through that. Done that. Done that one. Been in here. Done the plant. Done that. Wait. We checked it all over, but so this just had to be like the last spot you go to, I suppose. But it looks like there was nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to Guy Bandit's airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. Not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means the orbital energy was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in the orbment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more efficient just to take the airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to Port the cargo, move the hostages, own craft, steal the ball engine. Yes, exactly right. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 arg in size, and short a particular place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandit ship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height like mountains and ravines? That seems like the likely place for Sky Bandit's hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say this, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time and place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugran. We should be able to contact the Hucken Gate if we use the Orbital telephone. Alright. Whoops, I didn't mean to go there. This way. I was about to make the same mistake again. Huh? What the heck? Great, now this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they've saved us the trouble of having to contact them. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the guild does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shining emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan, why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? God damn it, we're being framed. Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here. How about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright man, take them into custody. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn Captain Morgan. The General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. God damn it! So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. Cool our heels! The captain needs... The General Morgan needs to cool his fucking heels. Sorry, this is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. The army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remembered correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not telling me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. Or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you want to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we are the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. Came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how can you say something so heartless? Oh, it's that guy. My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Did this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it? Olivera. You do remember my Dukeland chords. Do you think that we'll meet again in a place like this? It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now. Let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I'm really interested in what he did. What he possibly did. I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peaks. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'll just get tired while you talk our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done. And I'm not ready for wrinkles. Ha 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 ha, come on now. Let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incidents which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? Don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Antarose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lyricist. A lutus. A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of mirror. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivera. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sauteed duck I'd had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine, which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, though of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 mirror. 500,000 mirror? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivera? Oliver? Ah, that's a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its lustrous, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vinaigrette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I accordingly invited him to join me for a drink. But for some reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filling in. And, well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard Z's and a Z and even an assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? Opening vintage wine. Hey, you three, get up. Yawn. I'm tired. What's wrong? What? Are you going to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? What? Why all of a sudden? Is there any reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybell! Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you. But don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this request coming from Maybell herself, you had better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really children of Kaiser's Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the guild does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but I don't know Kaiser's Bright the Bracer. The only Kaiser's I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist, Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? Haha. It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Interesting. Probably left the army because he found it too restricting. And the fact that it could be couldn't actually do what he wanted to do with helping people. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hate for braces may stem from Kaiser's leaving the army. From the the action of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. What you're saying is our lives are such a pain because of Dad, that dirty rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? The airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh sure. Something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lament, how pitiful. Fine, by that way, I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ah, indeed that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. But you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? God. Part of me glad because I want him in my party. And I really want to continue adventuring with him. But also, it's ridiculous that she will just jump saving him. I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, it's going to at least be a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Okay. Can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. I shall play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I for one don't think he would mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. Seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these braces in their work? Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a second. What did we deserve this? Do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. What do you mean? He's got a gun. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course, I'll be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have a feeling we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you gonna be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I'll never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. Yeah, I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in the Bros South block. The weapon shop and Orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at the time, but it seems probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I guess I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation. I feel that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in the midst, they'll just leak that to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions. We shall head to the south spot. Shall we head to the south spot? Look, buddy, who made you the king of the show? Oh, we've got two needlers now because we had them in the party before and it... Okay. I'll just equip those for now. Let's first check in with the guild. Hey! Any more? Stolen ring! Alright, I think we go do this. What's found to be among the missing is quite valuable. Okay. Guess we just go to the south block. Seems a group of Skyband. The old mine consisted of 2 females and a male. Rumor has it that they've even got children in. Wait, those people weren't Sky Bandits? Goddamn. Gonna be done here, man. So would you kids butt out? Hello, Sir Boat Toaster. Might be morning for you, it's night for me. Alright, go up here. Bitch. Always how me? I'm pretty good, just spending time enjoying this RPG. Hey, it's Dorothy! Yay, this one turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, We really got screwed. You know that? Hmm? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Just woke up with your head on the keyboard because you fell asleep watching. Wow. I can't say I've ever fallen asleep at my desk. So that's surprising. Hey, you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. An experience you've become used to ever since the exam period began. Oh, alright, I see. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Bird is beginning to fill out your days. Rough. Go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. It was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It's nice. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. Anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looked like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this thing? How long have you been streaming for? When did you begin streaming? So I've been streaming like on YouTube for a couple years now. But I only just started recently multi-streaming to Twitch. So for Twitch it's been like a week or two. Oh, miss. Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? You'll begin watching. Thanks, man. According to the witness statements, they seem to be leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bo's market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? Ah, I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivia Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh right, you're that guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Haha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Okay, let's actually go do what we came to do here. But the store was hit by burglaries as well. Wait, so... Okay, good. Wow, his is like all already opened. That's wild. Oh, you forgot your formal introduction. All good. All good. So that one costs 50. That's 30. I think we just open another one in the 31 on Joshua. Any new quartz I can make? Not really. I think we put But why does its defense go down? Back. I think we do that. That would be good. Oh, you already had attack. I guess Chaos Sprite. A cast would be good. We'll do that one. Alright. Stop. Bye. The only upgrade will be the boots. Might as well buy. I think we get one of each of these. Since we've got a party of 4 now. Talk. Damn it. My shot got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. It took off of every last one of my pricey goods too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? I think I should check my... Oh, I should also probably just sell. Hi, I'm Sir Boat Toaster. You're a hardcore strategy gamer, but a casual FPS gamer. You like watching smaller streamers and lurking. Well, I'm great for both. I have educated myself in software stuff like programs and files. I'm also quite trained, aka editing, filming, finding, and stuff. And quite bizarre and type very fast usually. And you're on PC 95% of the time. Wow, that's great. Nice to meet you, dude. I think we... Wait, no, I almost messed up and sold the boots I just bought. Alright. So... Ika is making anything software related, like... Oh yeah. What I was gonna do, yeah, that's right, check my notes for what I'm up to. So 9, the orbital factory scenes, it was the sky bandits, that's all? Should I talk to... Talk? My factory, and all my goods are gone. What does either to the army or the Greater Guild? Now hold up just a minute. If one of these groups saw what was written in the stolen ledger, yikes, I've been a word of hurt. Okay, so he's got some goods that he doesn't want people knowing. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglars. Neo's mother was here alone, you see. Fortunately, this house was untouched. Okay. So I can just ignore that house. Try and ask a few questions here. Why would you... God damn it. So I can't really... Hey, you there. What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you're representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying, you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Style. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel? For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens. That is an outrageous embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But, sir, your man has been here since this early morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I love it, just the classic. Who's in charge here? Not anymore, you're not. I will smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, man, pack up. We're returning to the Hucking Dick A. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you, we'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, and before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. You'd think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye aye, sir, although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Haha. And anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel would oblige him. What's the matter with you, Oliver? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can't say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Alright, start with these people. I'm like right up in her face. Oh dear me. Weren't you the braces who came to ask questions not that long ago? Oh right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So, what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yeah, this is as good as time as any. It was in the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was gonna stop right then and there. I don't know why I found that difficult to read, but I did. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see. So it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late? I mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Raised her hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. On top of that, he still hasn't come back. Eh? So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what for, let me tell you. Hi honey, I'm home. Ooh, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You see now, old man. My goodness, woman. What kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off and do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean by a time like this? Maybe I should explain. There's no need for us to explain. I talked about the burglaries. Burglaries? By sky bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Haha, I guess they got to experience this. They saw it firsthand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think that these sky bandits came in the night like they did and then just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now that sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind. This ended up being the real scoop. God, the army is just not having a good time at getting information. Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So, was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort, in fact. It's quiet there, meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur, especially like the one I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here. Although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Fortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, Army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the sky bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in the light of all this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the sky bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. What you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one? How about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many rhyme as a pill of liberal. There was also another group of people we couldn't talk to before. That was here. Had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the army or the Bracer Guild. I just want to see this burger that's called Sky Bandits are on the loose. I don't even think I can live without being there every day. So this is the person who we need to take the ring to. If my dad will come home soon. My mum looks really upset about something. Alright. So the ring, I need to find it. So we just need to go to the lake. Alright. But the lake is south. Dun, dun. Oh no 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 no! Oh god damn it! All right. All right. Oh, cool. They're super weak. So we can just tap them.
Oh, are we done already?
Joshua learned Flicker. I also didn't actually check. He's level 15. Okay. So I think that means like I'm kind of under-leveled. God damn it. Oh really? I can only use arts? Kind of annoying. Hurricane. God, that miss. God damn it. Why is he so slow? That poison. I realize now I should have attacked that. I messed up the ordering. Oh. I think status effects are just for one fight. Right. Like, oh, yeah, fine so. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? Certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you would expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by the day, filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Come on everyone, I was just joking. You can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivia Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever, as long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. Guess who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? That's probably him. Man with pole. Could I ask you something? Wow, he's not responding at all. Must be really into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? Seem like a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. Man seems very honest. Alright. I don't think we can talk to him just yet. Go in the inn. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father though. He always gets left behind. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zes are my favorite places to stay. Talk. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. 80? Jesus. Welcome to Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, you're talking about old man Kuano. Talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. Seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. So what you're saying, that old man fishing, he's that old man fishing out back? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. Might be able to get his attention if you pull out his name out really loud. Alright, I knew I needed to like learn his name or something. Excuse me, are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind by fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Oh, here we go. Sit back and enjoy. Oliver leaned over with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation. Blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivia. God. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how do you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see, so you heard from Mr. Kuano. Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in on a little more on the details? For that, are you all braces or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about that time, a time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked! The guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. Looks like you've thrown a log onto the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. And I've been chasing that darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valerian Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came running from the royal city. Ha! Now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that. And when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? The ghosts that come out of here? Haha, just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Oh, don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother. A bracelet that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now. Isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Why is he bringing what? Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You better watch out because this little kitten bites. Ha ha ha. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and a reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform? It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Janus Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see. So it's definitely the Sky Pirates then. It's definitely Josetta. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then, while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. My mind wasn't failing me. I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is it true? Is that true? Yep. We'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information, just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. Feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to do your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. You mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell. I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? How convenient. Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. Alright, Let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Alright, time for a stakeout. You'll be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we better do it now. I don't want to head back to Beau's after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Not just yet, get a room. Well, the only thing for us to do is the ring, but I feel like we have to do this to be able to complete that, so. Alright then. Please come with me and I'll show you to your room. This is where you'll be staying. I'll leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea! Oh, I'd be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a brace's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Wow, what a picturesque view. Entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. The lake is like a fisherman's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those. How about it? Might be a nice it might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. It's a book I've been meaning to read. So maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Oh, but do I go about this exactly? Am I supposed to actually? Undo items. Do I have a fishing rod? Do I need to buy a fishing rod? There's no prompt to just go fishing. Let's read what I'm supposed to do. What if I go buy a fishing rod? Having a drink? Sure. Should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Shreya, but you can leave her to me. Actually, Shreya's not the one I'm concerned about. I invited Shreya for a friendly drink, and she readily agreed. It seems as though she's finally been taken in by my charm. That brass self-confidence may cost you. By the way, Estelle, what happened to Joshua? Did he dump you or something? Yeah, he actually did. Really? I invited him to come fishing with me, but he brushed me off for a book. Don't you think that's a little cold-hearted? What? That's it? You had me going there for a minute. Guess you've liked fishing ever since you were a kid, haven't you? Even though it's usually a hobby for boys. It shouldn't matter if I'm a boy or not. I like the things I like. After she gets wasted, I'll be the one to take good care of it. Jesus Christ. Scary how much she doesn't know. Jesus. There's Joshua. Aren't you going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot. How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice has paid off. Okay. So this was just some optional dialogue, I think. Oh look! Now I've got the thing. Yep, this definitely looks like the best spot. Yeah, now to see about casting a few lines. Start fishing. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. What if somebody in the inn has a spear I can borrow? Got some good fishing today. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. Right over there. They're free to use for anyone lodging here. Oh, really? Score. Pretty nice rod. We'll be loaning out to everyone. Alright then. Put to good use. Please enjoy. Alright. This definitely looks like the best spot. Is there gonna be a fishing minigame? Probably not. Let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop the line? Oh, to the west, around the stuff where the sun is hitting the water. To the east where the shade reaches. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy fish. Now, what should I do about bait? Lure, live bait. I'll use live bait. Alright, let's sit back and relax. Oh, wait, I got a bite. Critical part. How should I bring it up? Wait until it gets tired before reeling it in. Yeah! I know how to fish. This one is just my warm-up. Let's see. What should I do now? Continue fishing. Change fishing spot. To the east where the shade reaches. Alright, let's use live bait again. Wait for it to get tired. Yeah. Continue fishing. Train spot. Okay. I thought the shade might change. We'll try using lure this time. See if it does anything different. Oh, we got a smelt. What a little fishy. Joshua's gonna make fun of me. Alright, I think we've done enough fishing. Probably a bunch of different things we could get. Man, it's really starting to get dark. Guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check it out, Joshua. Look what I caught. Huh? Joshua? What's this? Book 100 Days War. Seems to have been left on the table. If Joshua forgot this. Being so sharp, he sure can miss things sometimes. Guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. Again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Hey there, laddie. What you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Haha, not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. It sure has been a while since I did though. Oh, that reminds me. The book she found on the table. Said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. Be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important. You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is The Whereabouts of Light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. I'm feeling so many parallels between this song and like the Final Fantasy IX. Got that same feel to it. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. So, you're still not going to ask about my past, I mean? You promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? Considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day your father came home This beat up kid. Some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you. You know that? Been like that since we first met. Since the first time we met. You gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed wounded. I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all, more than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. How about we head back to the inn? Sure, supper is ready by now. Great idea, I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. I'm pretty hungry too, gonna lie. Oh, I almost forgot. But we're kind of at an awkward spot to stop. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. Estelle held out the book she found on the table. I'm actually done with it. And at this point, it'll just end up being a bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Can I read it? It's like a pretty difficult book, but you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand it? I'm sure you'll be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So, do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Cool. Probably not gonna read it. Be real. Wow, fella, help a fella out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivia. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shreya. Yeah. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Shreya. Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What? So you can still drink more, can you? Joshua! How could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon, and cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bother two of them. Right, good idea. But please, Shreya, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish. Don't pour me another glass. Ah. Alright. He's totally plastered. Looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shreya. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. You're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Shreya? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows? Somehow, I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's see. Just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now. We wouldn't want to disturb him, so he's not gonna be with us when we encounter the sky bandits. God damn it! So we're down a member again. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the sky bandits tonight. And getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it all wouldn't be a good idea. He's higher level than all of us. He's the highest level. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did. And he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issues, Shreya. Quiet you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright then, let's go. Cool. This proposes against the crack. Going out, it's going to fish at night. You're going to need some ornament light. Won't be able. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show up? It's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, the possibility will be seen and they'll take off. Since sky bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place that would be ideal. Hey, what's this? There they are! Well, it looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this was the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now, let's hurry up and get moving. Ah, wait for me, Carl. I should have known it would be them. Looks like they're heading for the far pier. Wonder what they intend to do. So we'll take a look around and find out. Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. Going along here would be... Should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior. To be honest, they're kinda scary. No doubt about it. They are quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying too. Hey Kyle, don't you think Don's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing. While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying braces are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. What? Where did that come from? Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although admittedly, it is a bit colder than LaBelle. Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me, and what with your crap cooking and all. Not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Okay, I see your point. And I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now, getting back to what you said earlier, I do agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I'd like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? What's what? Looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up. Those are... maybe Empire? Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? Could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Black-clad soldier. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now how about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously? We're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they've figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Braces Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into a temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Shreya? We just storm in? Shoot them all? Let Adios sort them out? I've got a much better idea. Better idea? Two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandits airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we can do if they got away again. So how about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. I think I know exactly where the airship is. The party took to the road in search of the airship, and so they're parked in front of the Anvil Tower. I was just gonna go to the Anvil Tower, but I guess the game just immediately took me there. This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. Isn't the Anvil Tower supposed to be just like the Isamel's Tower? Yes, it's one of the ancient ruins referred to as the tetracyclic tower. So what do we want to do, Shreya? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things, but there's more than double their numbers since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. How about we take them all on at once? I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Ollie, keep it down or they're gonna hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila! I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere, and that's some serious tenacity. Come on, I couldn't let you enjoy all the fun yourselves, right? I'm glad he's back. I had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. You would have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Shreya. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is. They might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we... Or do you have a plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Oh boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay, but if you blow in my ear, I'm seriously gonna punch your lights out. He's gonna suggest we hop onto the ship. Oh, Josetta, it's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So, the talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, we're nearing an end to our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. We did it! Sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to get excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Dawn. Alright everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that. We're definitely hiding on the ship. Temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity. There is a south-southwest wind blowing at the speed of 12 Arj. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orb engine and begin transmitting orb energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Orbital energy activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway. Orb floater started. Orb driver started. Stabilizers all green. Alright. Lift off. Aye, aye, sir. We're definitely hiding aboard. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. Looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Dawn first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. There we are! Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean... Oh, there's a hill point. I have to clean up the space when I find some free time. Oh, we've been here before. I knew that was a suspicious rock formation. Yawn, boy am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We've just got to tough things out a little longer, then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. Don as our leader, we can't go wrong. But don't you think Don's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If Kyle or Josetta heard you talking like that, they would beat you upside the head. Mind you, they are having essentially the exact same conversation just moments ago. But it's just that. I'm sure you're just tired from the lack of sleep. Let's hurry up and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you like. Ah! You're those... You're too late. Oh. What's flicker? Fine. Oh my god. Cool. That's not too good. Just gonna bang. Finish him off. Oh. We can just finish this with just regular attacks.
Take that. 99 kilograms.
Like, his voice doesn't match his speech manner, I feel. Whew. Like, it's not that... his combat voice is definitely not flamboyant enough. Phew. It looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess we all have you to thank this time. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if we got caught stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we would just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without the space to maneuver in. Olivera. So you thought that far ahead, taking all these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years, are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you had said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break, at least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in Nibel Valley. Nibel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Roland? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. And this is definitely the terrain covered with extreme differences in height, which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. It looks like your guess was right, Shreya. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much in getting here. But anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. Of course, your father, Kaisis, too. Right, understood. So we knocked them out. This is obviously to go back to heal. Fine. Monsters. I'm concerned about that room. I'm concerned about all these rooms. God, this. Ah, here we go. Found Scorpion. Hey, hold on. Oh. Big weapon upgrade for her. There's really a whole lot of nothing here. EP charge. Found jeweled ring. Oh, is that that's for stolen ring? Yep, I knew it. I knew we would have to. Okay, cool. Cool, we can complete that. Voice of some men can be heard. Sounds like some grunts. Shall we rush the room? Not yet. Hold on a second. I can hear some talking outside. Let's take care of them. Okay. Alright. Rush in. Huh? Oh, you guys new around here? Yeah, we're here. Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, then who are you? What? Are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo! We're with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that! We won't give up without a fight. God, why are you the... Alright, I can do those two. Oh. Delays them. Good. Alright, let's just do this. Again. Did a lot with this. Oh. Oh. I think we just finish them off. Oh, I was one that wasn't going to attack for a while. Oof. Oof. Alright, you. I can hit all of them. Fortunately, I can't. Just finish them off. Ooh. Oh my god, they're perfect for a line. Look at that perfect line. Oh, he's still alive. Here. Heal herself up. Right,
Oh, are we done already?
who leveled up? Where are the hostages? Do what you want with us, we're not going to talk. Was that so? Sure. Can't say I don't want you guys. Oh. Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes. They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now where are your leaders? Carl and Giuseppe, right? Get it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? Guess there's only one thing left to do. Holy striggers. There is as unforgiving as ever. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Rare. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. Looks like the hostages are held down below. Let's hurry. Ugh. I don't really want to use... Do I really want to run all the way back to the... Yeah. We're gonna run all the way back to the ship. Because there was a healing thing there. Oh my god. How was this a surprise attack? Well, we're just gonna run. Oh my god. Thank god they don't kill Shreya. That would have been so annoying. Press. It would be unthinkable to do that, but everyone's full HP. I don't have to waste my items. That didn't take long. Jesus. It could have at least cleared out all the monsters. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange to me that finding something like this is still around. Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Zeraman civilization was existed more than 1200 years ago. It said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before? I tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad tastes in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Shreya? Just what kind of men are you hanging out with? Hey. Oh, Striga R? Oh, that's more boots. Yeah, let's put the Strigas R on Joshua. What's this? It's a vacuum. I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. It's that newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting, huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. Black notebook. Notebook. Yep. That's what it looked like to me. But what's something like this doing inside a vacuum? Probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Good idea. Hey, bear assault. Oh, yes. Whoa. Finding all the good weapons in here. So I found a weapon, all four except for Stel and Joshua. God damn it. God damn it. Weak to fire, weak to fire. They're all weak to fire. Let's fire that. It's gonna be before all of them. Let's just attack this. Oof. Okay, Joshua doesn't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kill that off.
Take that.
Heal yourself. Probably worth doing this. Yeah, it was. Then I'll use one item to heal Shreya.
Seems you came up short.
Items. And I think it's fine keeping everyone where they are at. Monster in there. That's where we came from. Oh, there was no other way to go. There was. Russian! Who are you guys supposed to be? Braces? How did you get in here? Standing around quietly. Oof. Hurricane. Go here. Those two go down to there. He's at risk of hurting, so I should. He's next.
Someone's been
This
naughty.
killer. Kill him. Oh wait, that uses all of it? Okay, so there's no point. There's no point holding on to it then. Okay. Maybe I should have done a different one. Craft, liquor. Now that's probably the best use of it. Alright, craft, brick jaw. Oh. Holy shit. Who's pretty weak? I can't even craft. Right, heal up Joshua. Oof. Craft, quick draw. Oh. Oh, he's still alive?
Oh, are we done already?
What's going on out there? Seems a bit loud for just an eternal squabble. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracers Guild and we've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We're taking care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. But really? We've been saved? I'm Grant, captain of the airliner, Lindell. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way, Doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Lindale, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Kaiser's Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Kaiser's Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City. And he did seem to have such a name, if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would be awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Well, looks like our question has finally been answered. Ha ha ha, how ironic. Now wait a minute. Then, just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay. You're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know you all must feel how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. Not right about this bit. Alright. Estelle's taking a beating. I wish I could use... I wish I could use... I wish I could use... Orb. I can use it out of combat. Oh my freaking god. I thought I couldn't. This whole time I was able to use that out of combat. Oh my god. That changes things. Oh well. We're ready. Okay, let's check out this way. Rock wall. Get in, huh? Push on the rock wall. Yay! We found our exit. This was a secret door. That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's the corner of the Nibel Valley. Freya, should we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation. One of us could have left to go get help. Only a voice can be heard. Is this? Yep, it looks like Sky Bandit's boss room. Eavesdrop. Wahahaha. So the Queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, and we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? But once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We have no need to leave them alive. But, Dawn? You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Libau for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that, and I don't want to get home back with mirror stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Kyle! Wahahaha, who cares about our old home? This kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run our mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is going to be the future of the Kappa Sky Bandits. Wahahaha! Dawn, what's happened to you? What in Adios's name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again? Braces, why are you here? How could you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible, what are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Anvil Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hold. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that. For dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy. What did you just call me? You bimbo airhead brute? Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. So it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man, crap. Kyle, Giuseppe, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Don. Wahaha, that's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? Wahaha, what a bunch of fools you are. You think with that pitiful number of people that you would ever capture Don Kapal. Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Carl Jereza, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody. Okay. I can't do that. He's weak to magical stuff, so let's focus on this. Area I can hit all of them. Oh, they got a lot of HP. I think we just hit him with fire as well. Lots of criticals. Oof. Oof. Oh my god. I think I just gotta flicker him. God. He's weak. Gonna cancel that. Oh my gosh, she's almost dead. Art. Yeah. Heal her up. Oh, she's not the person I was focused on, but we took her out first. That's actually funny. Yeah, let's just keep flickering him. This might actually kill him. It didn't. God damn it. Yeah, let's confuse them. Not bad. Nice. Let's heal herself. Damn it. Oh my god. We need to heal her up. Flicker. Oh wait, that's not the one I wanted. Oh well, it worked. Let's confuse them again. Art. Heal. He's weak. Let's heal him up. Oh, he's gonna get a crit. Let's hope he walks again. Yes! Oh god, it was a 0. That's the one I wanted. God, he's constantly doing 0s. Don't know why. Oof. That's fine. We just all out attack here. Maybe we don't all out attack here. Okay, we got Flicker. God, Flicker's so good. GG.
Seems you came up short.
Level up. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap. How can I lose to this girl? That's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now this has been settled. I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you? And, well, you know what'll happen, right? Doctor whipped and smiled at Julieta. Yikes! No, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Ow, what's going on? I heard all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, Julieta! Are you back from Roland already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Haha, don't try to cover it up. If you had enough, then how about leaving the bread winning it to us men? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Julieta came back from Roland like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that. What is this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to bust your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offences. Hijacking an airliner, hostage taking, and demanding a ransom? Carl, Julieta, tell me this is some kind of joke. Don. I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Ah! Oh, hell, not again. Hey, Carl? We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell of this out of my hair. Hurry, let's get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try to escape in their airship. Ah! After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch up to them. Right. Understood. Ah, I made it out alive. What a tragedy this has become. A delicate nasal cavity. Olivia, you better hurry or we're gonna leave you behind. But wait for me. Reviving balm. That's good. Oh, she's got like no EP. But she's got enough. Hold it right there. You're not getting past us. What are you guys? You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beam like that? Now that's what I call tough. You don't want to move. We'll have to force our way through. Don't have the healing for this. Hurricane. Although I probably should have just focused on one. Hurricane, I'm realizing now, is actually really useless. Especially compared to the other ones. To take out him. My god, that wasn't even enough to take him out. They can attack again. Oh my god. He's about to die, but I think I'm going to use a reviving thing on her. I'm just gonna use this on Estelle. Yeah, we're probably good enough for that for now. Probably gonna get into another fight. This was dead end. I believe it was this way, right? Nope. No, that wasn't the dead end. God damn it, that was the right way. Oh my god, I don't. Ah! I can't do this. Gotta run from this. Oh my god. Run. Oh shit, I should have healed before going into battle. Ugh. Craft. That's probably the best. here on south. Cycling whip. Craft. Can I get all of them? I can. Art here. Just here. Joshua. Craft, liquor. Right, we'll just do him. I need to equip anti-poison. Even one. There we go. Oh. Now it's just a simple attack. Alright, I'm gonna go through and do something I should have done ages ago, which is just equip anti-poison. Yeah, now no one can get poisoned. Probably good enough. Don't want to overheal. Please move. Thank you. Crap, it looks like we've got company. Don't you think you're gonna walk out the same way you came? All we need to do is buy some time for Don, Carl, and Joetta to keep trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Thought it was a ridiculous thing to do. Your spirit is... Though it is a ridiculous thing to do, your spirit is admirable. Then I wonder if beating them into the ground will be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. Ooh. Damn it. That flicker would have been awesome. Alright, that's just morale. Come on. Craft. Siphon whip. Quick draw. I can do it more. Ah, 2 missed. Heart, you missed. He's next. Might be able to kill this guy. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I'll just have to... Quick draw. How are you missing some of these? You can take them out. No. Good night.
Oh, are we done already?
Now, I don't know if there's going to be another fight. Just in case, I think we need to use this. Alright, here we go. Oh! Huh? What's this? How did the army find out about this place? That liar! Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off me. Hey, what's going on here? So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? So how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the intelligence division's analysts. I'm suspect of Colonel Richard. This is too good of a timing. And they're talking about how Don was influenced by someone. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? What are you guys, I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Oh look, it's Estelle and Joshua. Racers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you we infiltrated this place one step ahead of you, again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandits leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Grr, once again you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. There was also the fact that like the Sky Bandits had like a leak from the army. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should be just lying all over the place, unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Althea. Yes, Colonel. Oh, wait for me, Colonel. I really like to interview you kids, but this time Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I appreciate doing one with you too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. My. You had your whole shiny moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Brace's role has always been that of the unsung hero. So there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right. Yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Ah, where is Dad? I guess that's one problem we've still got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? Why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's go back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. I appreciate all your hard work. It appears my impression about you was right. I knew you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed, everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. And I am. You really think so? It's true, the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested. But it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at Varela Lakeshore, the mystifying attitude of their leader of the Sky Bandit. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. Before the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Haha, of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Oliver. Oh, I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Well, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. Probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think Abracia could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. Yeah, if you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for cleaning up the incident. Yay! Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very nice sum. This is from me. Recommendation. This is a recommendation for the Bows branch? Is it alright to give us so soon? Of course, it would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugrin. We'll work so hard that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Haha, great work you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Kaisis could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner and Bows, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Aren't you the receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits. Among them, some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. I'm here to deliver them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch where the airliner left Bows to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch, but Kaiser's bright family members here. What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted Roland branch and they said you had come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. A letter and a parcel. Oh, it's gonna be this letter. Yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. Seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh, well that's good to hear. So that parcel is from your dad too? No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business is here is done. I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those sky bandits. You braces sure do excellent work. Thanks. You think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo? Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read the letter if you like. Thanks, Lugren. Ah, well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because, oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who has traveled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandit's hideout, I wonder? Alright already. You can be rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letters C. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work. Unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. Really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should have grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. The 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Shiraz and Ayn. Case is bright. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in the package. The unknown center, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we shouldn't open things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know. That's... Olivera. Don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually though, Oliver does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Parcel. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo item. What's this supposed to be? It's an ornament, though I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. Okay, that's it? Yep, it looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Sure. You any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known. There's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black ornament anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. Although, it feels a little similar to a battle ornament. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle ornament has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact? An artifact? Precisely, an artifact is an ornament created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all ornaments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins. For the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're type of antique, so to speak. This one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Geez, now look what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. He doesn't know what we're all worried about him. So, now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Sal. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, "Oh, you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer." Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Rowan's Ice and Groundsel. Only those three. We do jobs as we travel around to these other regions. We just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're worrying ourselves for nothing, Dad's skill. There's also the possibility that he may even have traveled abroad. But I think getting off on our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R too. That's a spirit, Joshua. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. Should I consider that a yes? Oh, it is. Is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes. Trained to be a senior braces as we travel around the bow and exposing what no good middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. It looks like she's back to her old self. Haha, I guess it's settled then. Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. Oh no, our party's breaking up. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Rhea. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior braces. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, Roland Branch would have a hard time managing them. Oh, but she's a crucial part of my party! Don't worry about us, we'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. Pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for a senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland Branch. Got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. Same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright. I'll watch the number of drinks. Ha! Never fair, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair share. And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention with Rhea. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attention towards another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for. That's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. Daisy wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. Well, we'll never see him alive again. Olivera, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. I could die for the likes of fine woman and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I decided to accompany fair Sherazade instead. I think I'd be better off with you a safe distance away from me. I'm gonna miss them. Hopefully they come back to the party later. Well, have fun, but I'm warning you, don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Shreya's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should be aware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? Besides, Aina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off? Huh? Is that perchance what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? Alright. Roland. Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we'd better hurry and get on. But sure, wait. Can't we talk this over? I'd appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. Eek. See you later, Shreya. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Bum 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 bum. All right. Legend of Heroes, Chapter 1, End. Save. This, of course, has got to be probably the best spot to stop. We went a lot longer than I was originally planning to, but it's just there was just like no good stopping point for so much of that. But that's gonna be for me for tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow's stream, we'll be back into Yu-Gi-Oh. We'll probably be might end up being a short stream, but we'll be probably jumping back into ranked. And then on Saturday we'll be back and continuing this great game, chapter 2. So look forward to that. But once again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Until next time, bye bye.